Yo,
Yo,
bro, where the fuck have you been?
what do you mean? I've been chilling.
My nigga, you call being MIA for a month chilling?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Gang, you haven't posted in a month.
Oh, I mean, that isn't that bad for real.
It is. People are unsubscribing. I thought niggas never unsubscribe to people on YouTube unless they get outed for being weirdos. You showed me otherwise.
Dude, it's just a 1 month break. I'm pretty sure things will kick back up once I get back on.
You mean if you ever get back on again? Motherfucker, who do you think you are? RDC? T-Banks? Dashy? Corey, bitch?
Dude, I've just been tired lately, you know?
Oh my god. Yeah, when I'm tired, I take a nap, not a fucking hibernation.
Why do you care so much, bro? It's not that serious.
Not that serious? Alright, bet. Let me play a clip for your dumbass since it's not that serious.
One thing I can say though is that I'm not giving up. I promise you I'm not giving up. I swear I'm not giving up, bro. We gonna spark. And then when I spark again, I'ma spark another time. And after that, I'ma spark again. And I'ma spark again. And after that, I'ma spark one more time. Then I'ma spark another time after that. And I'ma keep sparking until I can't spark no more. I love content creator. I love making videos. I love posting. I love yap sessions. I love all that. And I'ma keep doing it till I die.
But it's not that serious, right? That right there is a JT we supported. That right there is a JT we love. Now you can either sit there and fall victim to your sloth like a bitch, or you can get your ass up, get on that dusty ass setup that hasn't been touched in fucking eons, and record an actual video.
But it's been so long. What do I even record?
Give the people what they deserve. A goddamn apology.
You're right. I've let them down.
Motherfucker, don't talk to me about that. Talk to the subs. The niggas that you let down. Fuck happened to you, bro? I used to respect you. Lazy bitch. And you better not get lazy editing this bit either.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I had the whole, gang. How do I even fucking explain this, bro? Mud, I had the whole, the video supposed to be me apologizing. And I had the perfect, I said the perfect speech. I had everything planned. I even had some good subjects going on. And it's this is proof that I really need to get back in this shit, bro. I go over the recording and I realize that on my OBS, my mic wasn't set up, bro. So it's just me talking and the whole shit is just muted, bro. This shit actually hits, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That actually hit me. I'm gonna re-say what I said because I'm not gonna lie. That shit needs to be heard. So I'm gonna re-say what I said and I'm gonna just act like this is my first time saying it. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna redo it because I ain't gonna lie. That's proper punishment right there. That's God telling me that, yo, lock in, bro. But no, first order of business, every one of you, for all my, matter of fact, let me pull it up right now. I'm not even going to get the number wrong. I'm pulling it up right now. To all my 851 subscribers and to all of the people who have unsubscribed because I haven't been active, I want to genuinely apologize for my productivity. I take full responsibility. I take this on the chin. I take this like a man. I can't blame it on school because the semester was over and I had a whole free time to do some shit, bro. Just get some shit out. And I can't blame it on work because I haven't been working as much because niggas want to cut hours now. I've literally just been pent up in my room and on the bed fucking just watching shows, scrolling, and just being so fucking unproductive, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is a problem. But it's not like I was being a total bum because during those like multiple days where I like my whole day was free, I was spamming just going out with my friends like a lot. Like we would go play basketball, go to a trampoline park and play like slam ball. We would like, you know, go out like fucking to the mall or some shit out in like fucking Wellington and like goof around and shit. Like yo, I ain't gonna lie, there were like so many like IRL shit like I could have recorded, but I just did it. And I'm ashamed because motherfucker, I make content and I'm not filming content that's right in front of me. There were a few days during my absence that I was going back to my old clips, you know, TikTok, Instagram, even my Twitch clips. I was on my old YouTube videos watching them. I'm rewatching everything, VODs and everything. Like I'm rewatching my whole like basically prime at this point. That shit was basically my prime at this point. I'm looking back and I'm like, damn, bro, I was on that shit. Like I was on that shit. And even though I've never really been a numbers person per se, like, you know, sometimes I'll post a video here and there. I really don't give a fuck like how many likes I get or like how many, you know, I mean, I do give a fuck about how many subs I get, of course, because like, you know, that's a community. That's community right there. That's a Too Valid community. I fuck with y'all. So you feel me? That's the Too Valid community. But I've never been a numbers person, but I look like at my views and shit. Like, I'm like, yo, it may have not been that much, but I'm seeing like progress, bro. I'm seeing progress. And it's the fact that like, yo, I have potential, and like that's so frustrating, my nigga. I was working my way up slowly, but it was still working my way up. And then all of a sudden, nigga just fucking disappears, bro. Nigga just ghosts, bruh. All that shit was basically for nothing. And it's like, yo, if you was gonna do that, why even do it? Like, why even start doing this shit in the first place? You're basically like wasting your time. That's what I'm like thinking to myself. Like, yo, I'm wasting like all my money and all my time on this shit when I'm just gonna like not quit, but I'm like gonna fucking leave, bro. Like, why? Why would you do that, bro? That shit generally makes me disappointed in myself because like, yo, you got some shit going on. Fuck you leaving for, bro? Like, you feel me? Like, fuck you leaving for? And one thing I remember saying during my first take of like this whole like video apology shit is like, yo, when I'm getting back on, like when I'm getting back on, my nigga, there's no fucking off. It's just straight on, bro. That's what I realized. Like, yo, it deadass gotta stay on, bro. That goes for anything. Y'all included, bro. If there's anything that y'all need to do or want to do, nigga, stay on it, bro. Don't off that shit, bro. Because once you off it, coming from the person who's actually experienced this, once you off it, my nigga, you lose so much more than what you've gained, bruh. You go negative, bruh. That shit actually hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that shit genuinely hurts. I'm watching niggas unsubscribe to my shit, bro. I've never seen niggas unsubscribe to somebody unless they got outed for being a PDF file or like, you know, doing some weird shit. And they got outed. That's the only time I see niggas unsubscribe to people. But niggas are unsubscribing to me because, you know, I didn't post. And that's valid. And as a nigga, I can't stand... Well, I'm not going to say as a nigga, like only niggas can have this mentality. Anybody can have this mentality. That's what I'm trying to get at. Anybody and everybody should have this mentality. As someone like me, I don't like watching that shit. So now I gotta get it back in full and more. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. I gotta get this shit back in full and more. That fucking TikTok clip that I played, talking about I'm gonna spark again, this and the third, and we gonna spark again until we can't no more. I genuinely meant that shit, bro. On everything, I meant that shit. Because I ain't gonna lie, at the end of the day, sitting in front of this camera with this big ass monitor with all these games on my desktop and shit like that I can just stream and record and possibly thousands of people can watch it, because like I have the potential to actually have thousands of people watch it. This shit fucking like, yo, I don't know how to explain it, bro, but it's like, yo, this shit genuinely puts a smile to my face, bro. It's not like working a fucking, well, I'm not gonna say working a 9 to 5 and being depressed, because I mean a 9 to 5 can be fun depending on how it's what you make it, bro. But it's like still, bro, this is some shit that's actually fun to me, bro. Some genuine fun shit, yo. Like, yo, I can do whatever I want on here. And yeah, it may be corny to some niggas. I don't give a fuck though, because if it's corny to you, then click off the video and watch another nigga's video. But if you like what I post, then fucking sub up, bro. Sub up. And then I get a community, and then we could all just be one big ass family, bro. The Too Valid community. Shit sound corny, but fuck, nigga, what's up? Like, I don't know. Like, to some niggas, I might be speaking gibberish, but to me, this makes perfect fucking sense. Obviously, because it's coming from me in my fucking head and mouth. But still, I hope this clicks to like somebody. And if it doesn't click to somebody, I hope this clicks to you. Or anybody who's watching this. My nigga, no matter whether it's what I'm doing right now, content creating, being, going to the fucking NBA, collecting Pokemon cards, or nigga, being a fucking pro ballerina for all I care, bro. If you want that shit, get it, nigga. Get it. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. Once you're on it, motherfucker, don't turn that switch off. Because when you turn that switch off, you lose. You lose, my nigga. You fucking lose. And I don't like losing, nigga. I don't like losing, nigga. I don't. I really don't like losing. Fuck. I don't like that shit, bruh. Yo, especially when I know I could have done, like, yo, you know that feeling when it's like, yo, you could have done better, but you lost, but you know you could have done better. You're underperforming, bro. Like, nigga, I don't like underperforming. I want to get to my peak. I want to get to my prime, bro. I want to get to my real prime. Not that old prime where I was fucking spamming soundboards and you know, yelling in my room and shit like that. Like, yeah, that's my prime now because I'm fucking washed. But I want to get into my real prime, nigga. My real prime. If that makes sense. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just yapping too much about that shit. But for me personally, bro, it's just, yo, it's just something I really, like, feel passionate about. And that's how y'all niggas need to start being about y'all shit, bro. Y'all need to be more passionate about the shit that y'all do, bro. Genuinely. Yeah, you can have dreams and that's in the third, but a dream is just a dream if you just keep it in a dream, you feel me? That makes sense. That shit sounds dumb as hell, but it literally, that's how it literally goes. A dream is just a dream if you keep it in the mind, bro. Yo, snatch that shit and make it to reality, bro. Dead ass. Dead ass. And I need to start taking my own advice when I say that shit. Because right now I'm sounding like a goddamn hypocrite, bro. And I don't like that. I don't fucking like that. Like even when I was off, I have video. I have like a shit ton of video ideas. I ain't gonna lie. And this is genuinely like the first time I've actually like had a dead ass yap session without having like so many goddamn cuts and like me, you know, zoning out and shit like that. Because I'm not gonna, if you go back to my yap sessions, my nigga, I cut a lot in that video. I cut a lot in my videos. Whether I'm eating some shit and I, you know, it's long pause, or like I just sometimes just sit here dead at the camera thinking about what I'm gonna say next. I just cut that shit out. But now I'm just saying, like, it's just a run on, like, cause this is genuinely how I feel, bro. Dead ass. Some of y'all might not give a fuck, and that's cool. You don't have to. But me, I give a fuck, and I'm gonna do something about it. I'm going to dead ass do something about it, bro. Back to the main topic, like the dead main topic, y'all, I'm very sorry. Actually, I'm so sorry. You come up on some shit where it's like, yo, this nigga's dead ass funny. This nigga, you know, makes somewhat good content that's somewhat enjoyable. I could fuck with it. I'd like to see what more he does in the future. Then a nigga goes MIA for like a month or two. The fuck happened? And it's like, yo, I wouldn't blame you if you unsubscribed, bruh. I really wouldn't. So now it's up to me to, you know, better myself. The fuck up off the bed, hop in the chair, turn the fucking Elgato on, boot up OBS, and play a game or yap. Story time. I don't fucking know. Tutorials. I don't like something, bro. I ain't spend like over 5K on all this shit in front of me for fucking nothing, bro. Dead ass. Dead ass, bro. I gotta stop bullshitting myself, man. I really gotta stop like cutting myself short like that. But nah, man, I'm not gonna drag it out anymore. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Edit this portion, edit that little bit that I did at the start, you know, haha, it was funny this and the third. But really, it's time to lock the fuck in. I'm not gonna lie. Lock the fuck in. Because what I said in that goddamn clip, what I said in that little TikTok that I played earlier, my nigga, we gonna spark until we can't spark no more. Now, granted, I may take a break from streaming because I ain't gonna lie, streaming is fucking hard. Thinking about it just gives me a headache. But streaming is fun, but there's like a lot I gotta like think about, bro. Like not to leak shit, not to, you know, make sure I'm in a good environment before I stream. Make sure everything's up to par. My Wi-Fi. That's a big crucial thing. My fucking Wi-Fi. Because sometimes my Wi-Fi just likes to, you know, hit like we're in the boonies. And, you know, goddamn. Nah, bro. But I might take a break from Twitch a little bit. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Nothing I say is like guaranteed. Besides me, like, you know, locking the fuck in. But yeah, man, Twitch gonna have to slow down for a bit. YouTube, on the other hand, we're on YouTube. And what's it called? And if we can get it in there a bit, we're on TikTok and Instagram for clips, for clipping the YouTube and shit like that. We just gotta get out there, bro. Because I know there's niggas out there who can really fuck with my shit. And I really wanna make a community. That's another thing, bro. My Discord, bro. I have a Discord shit. And what I want to do is I want to set up some shit where it's like, yo, y'all can ask me questions. And I just want to, like, every so often I make a video where I just go into the Discord and I just answer a shit ton of y'all questions. Like, y'all can ask me anything as long as it's not fucking, like, gay or racist or something like that. I really don't, like, come on, bro. Just act like you got some sense. But, like, I just want to do some shit where it's, like, viewer interactive because I love interacting with y'all because y'all are fucking hilarious, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The niggas I come across who support my shit, y'all are hilarious, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all are funny as shit, bro. So, like, I really want to, like, run this shit up, man. Nah, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here, bro. If y'all watched to this part, thank y'all for listening to my little yap or my little rant, crybaby rant, this and the third. But, yeah, bro, we're gonna have to do something about this. Excuse me. And something will be done. Trust me, something will be fucking done. Something will be done. Alright? I ain't trolling. Something will be done. But nah, man. Thank y'all for watching. Even though I don't really have the right to ask or say this line, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on post noties. Do whatever it takes, bro. And I should be telling that shit to myself, bro. But hey, man, if you're still supporting, I thank you. And enjoy that's more to come. Peace.